Does your steering committee feel super busy, but after the meeting, nothing actually changes? If that sounds familiar, you don't have governance, you have status theater. Real governance is simple. It exists for 3 reasons: to make decisions, to remove blockers, and to protect priorities. Today, I'm going to show you how to run governance that people actually respect, without turning your PMO into the template police. So, here's the core problem. Most governance meetings are built around status updates. People talk at leaders, the leaders nod along, and then everyone leaves with the exact same risks, the same conflicts, and absolutely no decisions made. The delivery teams end up absorbing all the pain, timelines slip, and then the PMO gets blamed for not having control. Let's fix that for good. Every single governance meeting must deliver at least one of these 3 outcomes: a decision, a blocker removed, or a priority trade-off. A decision means a clear yes or no, an approval or rejection, choosing option A over option B. A blocker remove means someone owns the escalation and commits to a deadline to solve it. And a priority trade-off means deciding what stops so that something more important can start. If your meeting isn't delivering one of these, you need to cancel it, replace it, or redesign it. First, replace status updates with decision-ready inputs. Status belongs in writing. Leaders don't need a live narration of what you did. They need information that helps them make a choice. So instead of saying, "Here's what we did this week," your update should sound like this: what decision do we need today? What are the 2 options? What's the impact of each option on schedule, cost, and risk? What's your recommendation, and why? And who needs to sign off on this? Here is a powerful line you can use in any meeting. If we leave today without a decision, the default decision is delay and the project pays for it. Next, use an agenda that forces decisions and kills the meeting theater. This agenda is a bit boring, and that's exactly why it works. Start with decisions first, then move to escalations and blockers. After that, portfolio trade-offs, and finally, an optional section for FYI only, which should just be a written summary, not a discussion. If someone tries to drag you into a long status update, you just redirect them by asking, "Got it, what decision do you need from this group?" Now for the secret sauce that separates high-performing PMOs from everyone else: pre-wiring decisions before the meeting. You don't walk into a governance meeting hoping for alignment. You build that alignment beforehand. The meeting then becomes a point of commitment, not a debate. Your pre-wire checklist is simple. Identify the real decision owner. Meet with key stakeholders one-on-one. Share the options in your recommendation. Surface any objections early and adjust your recommendation if you need to. You walk into that meeting with no surprises. You can say, "I'm pre-wiring this decision so we can use our time together to commit, not debate." And once a decision is made, you must log it. If you don't document decisions, you will relitigate them forever. A simple decision log should capture the decision made, the date, the decision owner, the options considered, and the rationale. Remember this rule: decisions aren't real until they're logged. Say it loud and clear: "I'll log the decision and actions today." If it's not in the decision log, it didn't happen. To stop emotional escalations, you need to set clear thresholds. Most escalations fail because they're based on feelings like, "We're behind," or "This is bad." This just creates debate. Instead, set quantitative thresholds. For example, a schedule slip beyond 10 days, a blocker that's older than 5 days, or any unapproved scope growth. Now you're not complaining. You're operating a system. Finally, make the roles explicit. Governance fails when roles are fuzzy. You need a chair who owns the decision, a PMO or facilitator who frames the decision and logs outcomes, a project owner who brings the options, and functional leads who commit resources. And here's a rule that saves everyone time. If the decision owner isn't here, we don't pretend. We reschedule or bring in a delegate who has the authority to make the call. If you follow these steps, putting decisions first, replacing updates with options, pre-wiring the room, and logging every decision you'll transform your governance from a frustrating waste of time into a powerful engine for delivery. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more tips on making your projects work. See you next time.